It's episode 3, everybody, here with Adam Cain on PGA Tour 2K23, sitting in 63rd place currently in the Korn Ferry Tour standings. Last episode, we had 2 sponsors pull out of deals with us just, 2 rounds into our pro golfing career. It just wasn't a good time. We finished 1 over par on the opener, and then 5 over par in the Grayson Classic at Thieves Landing. That course should not have been the second course in this tournament or season, but we got 2 more rounds today at TPC Sawgrass and Echo Park Golf Club. So before we get into it, I know there's more to this mode than just playing your rounds and getting better as a golfer in the game. I know there's obviously things you can do with customization. I really want to get this candy cane. Now, I need to play more so I can get it. I think I have 6 days to do it. Hopefully I can get that done. But I also noticed here that we can get better clubs, and different golf balls will help different parts of your game, whether it be flight or spin. So there's that element as well, trying to figure out what's worth purchasing. So there's a lot of learning going on here. I appreciate y'all's patience, and the comment sections have been really fun to go through. We also have these points to spend, and I'm not exactly sure what kind of a build I'm going for here, but looking at some of the skills, I do like this one where we can get a normal shot shaping boost basically off the tee. I've been doing a lot with shot shaping, and I'm learning more the risk and reward with how that works. We'll basically do the same thing here with the irons. I seem to be using those a lot to try to get up on the green. Alright, so I noticed I actually do have a few things here that I maybe got from buying the game. I'm not sure if this is from a code or just by playing, but I feel like I don't want a whole lot of roll. If I can reduce that, get a flight boost here. How about the Aviator UV1? Let's try breaking that out today. And as far as clubs go, I'm not sure if there's anything I want to do here. If maybe I can get better clubs and they're good at certain things over others. I'm sure that's part of this, but why don't we get to playing today? We start off here, Fellowship Open. We got to do better. Okay, we have not even shot par in any of these rounds yet, so can we do it this time? 156 contestants at TPC Sawgrass. Oh, it's a great day for Adam Cain to put together his best round of golf yet. We're here on the tour. The round challenge. All right, that's the challenge every single time here. Just don't invoke the stroke limits. Got a par 4 here to get us underway. Let me make sure don't have the control freak on my controller here. And not a bad drive to get us underway. So in the last rounds I was playing, I noticed I was a little fast on my timing. If I feel that continues, I might do recalibrate my swing, and just that might just be good practice regardless. And then we got 3 miles an hour of wind here. Got to account for a little bit of roll going uphill. But I think we can set ourselves up for a good first hole of the day, as we are going to push this left. And it's nowhere near the pin, and the bounce doesn't help us out. Chipping that one off of the pin. Come on. You can't just give me that one. One thing I didn't account for was that when you're shaping, if you take a look at the right side of the screen over here, the more you manipulate your shot, the tighter that window gets for you to actually nail your accuracy. And I wasn't really accounting for that, and I wasn't really... But what I was doing was just like shaping a ton rather than just shaping a little bit. And so there's more ways to approach here. You got some high risk, high reward shots, but you don't always have to take an unnecessary risk. So I was trying to limit the roll a lot, but I don't have to go all the way down. I can aim a little shorter. I can go a little bit lighter on the trajectory. Try to just hit a little bit better shots here. I think this could be pretty good, but that timing is now slow, and that's not where I wanted it to go. Gonna be one of those days, huh? Wow. I did not think it would end up there. But hey, this is for eagle. We can still have a really good hole here. A little strong. And not setting myself up for the birdie I was wanting here. Wow, we're chipping from the other side now. We're 2 holes in on my 3rd chip off of the green. Beautiful. Oh, here we go. The chip for birdie. That's how we drew it up right there. I'm not sure if chipping is just something that isn't generally all that difficult here in games, but even in like Mario, I almost said Mario Kart, Mario Golf, I've always found chipping in there to be pretty reasonable. So maybe that's just one of my strengths. It's good to at least have one. So we're going into the wind here, and we're just going to go with a little more club. And another thing here is it's easier, getting some feedback saying it was easier to do, you know, like a 100 strength shot as opposed to something lower. So if you can use a club and just go full swing, that does make sense. And I think to keep all my shots as same as possible, you know, like in basketball they say that every time you shoot it should basically be the same. Just trying to kind of replicate that idea and not have, you know, different power on every swing. You know, I'm going to have 70, 80, maybe 90 swings around, and just keeping them all as similar as can be will probably be helpful. We go a little softer here on the hit, which I think will work out. But again, not really getting the best birdie try. We did limit the roll. Adam seems happy about it. I guess I have to be happy about it. We're putting! I have not been putting much today. Putts have been a little rough lately. I'm at like 1.7 putts per hole right now, which is pretty rough. Wow. For a little bit there, I thought that we were about to get to a part where it was going to bend a little bit more. All right. Probably our best drive so far. Getting this one 300 plus yards, and then it's all about that second shot. Like par 4s are just not my strength right now. I really like par 5s. You get a little more leeway with being able to set up your birdie if you can get a good drive. So again, we're trying to limit the roll, but not too much here. Maybe coming up a little short. Would roll a little bit uphill. So it's an 89%. Yeah, that did feel slow to me, actually. That's the one thing, too, and I think that's actually happening more when you don't go full strength. You're really focused on nailing the power side of things, and then it's the speed of your backswing. A little strong there. My chips end up being a little strong, and man, we have been right there. Just a couple have hit the flag. Man, imagine we get 3 birdies on those chips. Hit the green in the regulation. All right. I think I was doing that on like 2/3 of my holes yesterday. Get the good drive here. Speed this up a little bit off of that mound. We go 326. And then we got the wind at our back here. Account for a little bit of a roll going uphill. I like this right here. 95% strength. That was so slow. What happened? Now we go to fast, at least. It's better. And, hey, set up maybe to save this one. For par. Yes. So, hey, we recovered. We're still 1 under. What's interesting going through the feedback is you have a lot of people who do play golf, and they're really excited that there's some golf content on the channel. It's new, they're interested. But it's also people who are like, I don't know anything about golf, and I like this. So those who love the game of golf and those who are indifferent seem to be having around the same level of enjoyment here. So that's a cool situation. Much like my baseball content, because baseball, you know, is not everybody's favorite sport. I get a lot of people from the UK who are like, you know, I don't know a thing about baseball, this weird sport you Americans play, but you know, a lot of people from the UK enjoy the series as well, with like the Rockies or Sydney. So we're just trying to find some good variety here. And that is looking nice. Yep. All right, that's a putt that we can live with right there. I think that's going to do it. 2 under. So right now we're tied for 4th with Mike McGuire, the leader right now. Alexander Hubbard is 5 under through 11. But I think so far, I mean, gotta be pretty happy with the way this round is going. This cannot afford to be too fast, by the way. A little fast. But there we go. Got a long, skinny bunker there along the fairway. I'm always curious how they design these bunkers. Like, do you really need that much sand? It just seems like it increases the cost of the course and everything. But hey, they got the tiny ones, you know, over here. You know, what are you likely to actually land in? Not a whole lot. What's nice, too, is we're not fighting a lot of wind today. In most of the rounds we have, that Thieves Landing, man, was tough. They have these weird greens, so you're trying to figure out, all right, how do I get onto the green, and then how do I fight 10-mile-an-hour wind? At times, it was ballooning up to, like, at one hole, 16 miles an hour. What do I do with that? I haven't a clue. All right. Dude, this is working. Look how fired up Adam is. I've never seen him this happy. I wonder how Thieves Landing would have gone if we didn't have a whole lot of wind to deal with. So we're not shaping as much. What if we, that's still 97. That's pretty good. I think I want to be able to shoot, you know, primarily in the 90s, because then I'm not having to affect my swing a whole lot. And then 5-mile-an-hour wind. I think, let me check a comment quick. All right, each square roughly, you know, 2 miles an hour of movement. I wasn't really sure what the judge of that was. So if we're going 2, you know, we need to go 3 squares left. I think I was roughly in that ballpark as far as how much I was compensating for the wind. But also, like, I have to hit the ball straight for that calculation to matter. That's a little fast, so we're going to trail left. Probably not set up here for the friendliest of birdies. But we're on the green. Like, one of the biggest skills in here, like, yeah, you have to learn shot shaping and your putting and everything, but I just think being able to have a consistent swing is probably one of the most important skills in the whole game. And that's going to come with time and not getting thrown off by what kind of shot you're attempting. Man, yeah, that one was just, that was too much to account for. So we'll go half a, you know, like half a cup to the right. Give myself a little wiggle room here. Jeez, man. Yeah, I don't know. So there's our first real misstep of the whole round, but You know, it took a while. It took 8 holes there for one to really go sideways on us. So we are on to the 9th now. Pretty good front 9 thus far. Man, this game is so much easier when you don't have to battle the wind. That's why they should have never had us golf in Illinois. I don't even know if it's more than in Chicago. That's windy, but like, I want to blame something. All right, so this is where it gets fun. Like, par 5s, I think, allow you to use the most creativity. And sometimes that is not a good idea. But I am, I'm playing for the win, man. I'm trying to make up ground. So, heck yeah, I'm trying to shape this and get us a nice bounce maybe onto the green. Is that too much to ask for? Well, I think that'll do. Got one bunker here to avoid, but, you know, we roll past that onto the green. So what are we, about 70 feet away now on our eagle attempt? About 52? Okay. I know one option here, too, is just a chip, which, you know, do you want to try making a 52-footer or give yourself a chip for a better eagle chance? I'm probably thinking more so, chipping. That's pretty good. Oh, my. The front 9 was very kind to Adam Cain today. We're 3 under. 3 off of the lead right now, but we are top 5. Tattoo apparel, 2K. Yep, y'all really regretting things right now. Giving up on Adam too quickly. Even I gave Adam Cain half a season before moving on from him and playing Hudson Brooks and the Broncos franchise. I waited like 7 games. Yeah, I was a little weird on that one, but I was fast, and it kind of it corrected my lackluster accuracy there, so it kind of canceled out. Now, this is pretty smooth here. We're not going to get a ton of movement, but it is 18 feet. Wow. I knew it was going to break some. I just went a little far on it. That was a makeable birdie. You know what? I think I should have paid attention to that large tree. We just went through a tree there, only 188, and we're on a par 5. So it's a little easier to save par here. But, yeah. That was not wise. I just kind of, okay, let's get up, drive, and bang, right into a tree. So, got to recover out of this, and just try to save par, hopefully. I mean, maybe more than that. This is not a bad little setup here. I want to avoid that right side too much. A little strong. My right stick usage there, a little goofy. Kind of looped. Yeah, we're still trying to save par here, it looks like. That just wasn't very good. 29-footer. Check this break. You got some going right to left, a couple going the opposite way. So it's going to break a little late. This feels like it's too much, but yep, a little too much. So we're still 2-putting a lot of these, but hey, some solid improvements in the round. Wow, Carter Casey 8 under out of nowhere. Wasn't even on the top 5, I don't think, until recent. What's our challenge here? Drive it 289. Well, good thing our archetype is set up to nail these. That's more like it. Let's get ourselves 315. And that's going to do just fine. Nice resting spot for it. A birdie putt from 6 feet out. And there we go. That is our 5th birdie of the round. And coming in, we had, I think, just as many bogeys as we had birdies on the season, plus a few doubles. Marketable improvement today out of Adam Cain. And I think that one of the tips that's done me well is I'm about to refute my own points here, but I think I've managed to keep my shots pretty similar. That one kind of got a little strange on me, but not many have gone haywire like that one. So 53 feet, yeah, we're going to go back to the chip game here. And, I can easily get myself into an unfortunate 3-putt scenario here. So give me a nice little chip. Just got to make sure I don't mess up my swing too much, because I will be going down to like 50 power or 79. I'm just getting a judge of how fast it's moving there. A little to the right. But I'm not sure, I could have easily not had a putt end up quite that close. And if you deal with, the hill, pushing it further down, like, I've had too many putts where it's like I'm 18 feet out. Jeez. We're still, losing that stroke. I thought that we saved right there. It's a very satisfying game to progress, though, and it's fun because I play a lot of games where it's like your progression is through your character getting stronger and everything. But this is just the nature of the game of golf, and the fact that this is a little more simulation and you have to take into account so many things, that it's just a natural player progression and not just like a level 18 driver versus a level 14 driver, which doesn't really suit sports games quite as well, I don't think. Yeah, I shouldn't be afraid to go a little closer. Another thing that's been nice as we are going to veer off right badly is we aren't getting much roll. And because of the ball I'm using, I'm not having to shape as much. And that's, again, giving me a wider path to make sure I have an accurate shot. So I'm doing a little bit just because I really don't like when the ball rolls. Like, I just want everything to land in wet cement, practically. Yeah, we could have gotten a little closer on that, though. So we got a tough par 1 here. This is not going to be easy. Definitely one of our toughest putts. And I think our longest putt yesterday in the previous rounds, what was it, 7.7 feet? I sunk nothing beyond that. Kind of bad. Yeah, that's a little too much. Yeah, we bogeyed back-to-back there, and we've bogeyed now like 3 of our past 7 holes. So in a tie for 9th, we're still top 10. But are we able to finish strong and maybe get ourselves back in the top 5? I'm not going to do any shaping on here. I just want to get a look at how this ball rolls if I don't do anything. We had a pretty accurate shot right there. Yeah, this one really doesn't roll a whole lot. So I don't know if I have to keep buying those if I want to use them. I'm trying to buy a candy cane putter here, so we'll see if I get around to it. We're trying to get one of those strokes back that we lost. Not quite. Got a par 5 now. Second shot on 16. No wind right now. At a standstill. Maybe a little now, creeping in. That's pretty good for us today. Trying to get a little bit of a roll here. I think I forgot I was using, must have been my 3 there, I imagine. I didn't pay enough attention to the club. I saw the trajectory and I'm like, yeah, that was a little bit off with this club. But a good chance to birdie it. We'll take an eagle. No! We have hit the flag 3 times in the round. Land within 8.9 feet of the pin with the tee shot. So we got a par 3 here. 8.9 feet. A little to the right. That's not going to be 8.9 feet. That looks closer to 20. Adam still likes it. We did not make a putt longer than 7.7 feet last time. Man, that did not go anywhere. 5 back of the leader here on 18. But we're tied for 6th. It's been a pretty good round, all things considered. Looks like it'll be a career best for Adam Cain. A lot to like from this round. Some positives to build on. And one of our only fairway misses of the day is right here. Let's see if we can go the other way here with trajectory and try to get some roll. Now, this ball is not meant for it. Get perfect strength and accuracy, though. Try to get a long run. Unfortunately here, a 62-foot birdie putt. Do I try it here because it's the last hole? I still don't think that's wise. So we have chipped from the green a few times, and I think one of my goals is to not need that going forward. And I'd love to stay 3 back here. We're tied for 6th. 15 feet. Man. Coming up a little bit off on these putts today. But the round is complete. Unfortunately, the back 9 gave us a little bit of an issue. But it's our first time finishing under par in a tournament. We go 2 under, tied for 8th. Missed a chance there to tie for 6th. But it's still a top 10 finish. I like that. Improves our golf club reputation there. Still only 44% on 1 putts. So we're having to do mostly 2 putting. So medium accuracy is at 75. We didn't really do... long putt is considered longer than 10. And that's a lot of our putts. At least the first of the round or the first of the hole. And we end up 6 birdies, 8 pars, 4 bogeys. A little bit to clean up there. Hybrid power shaft. We are earning things. I just need to look a little more into some of this. And is there like a faster way I can earn some cash? Because I do want to get some of this stuff. Oh, look. 2K's back. What do we say here? If you don't want me at 62nd, you can't have Adam at 8 either. Somebody else has to come knocking. And we'll see if they do after the Kelly Classic at Echo Park. Now, we have worked our way into 20th on the season, which feels a lot better. I'm enjoying doing these 2-round episodes, especially with an even number of tournaments in the season. So I think that there is some room for me to do some playing off of recording. Probably not on the schedule, though. But just to get some more practice in, to try to make some money. And then I also think, like, this wouldn't be the worst thing to stream one of these days. Let's see. Let's get through this season, though, and then go from there. If I have to do, like, a second season on the Corn Ferry, that's where it makes sense, I think, to look at maybe streaming or playing some of those rounds off recording, just to speed things up a little bit. Little fast, so we're going to veer off to the left here. Looks like no green here for Adam Cain. We have a little bit stronger winds on this one, too. We're looking at 7 on this hole. 8. So it could creep up towards double digits. We do not want to start out here losing a stroke. But there's the very slow returning. Oh, boy. Man, if you overshoot this one, you are going downhill for a ride. So, I'm going to do my best here to save par. No. Shocking. I'm imagining, because this wasn't like a TPC insert name here, that it's a fictional course. Those seem to be the ones that are giving me some problems. I have also played TPC Twin Cities with wind, and man, yeah, we were going swimming on that one. Need to get some underwater clubs for that course. Alright, that looks better. I went like 2 grid spaces to the right, but we still end up 2 to 3 to the left. Oh, I think I was doing 5 miles per hour per grid and not 2. Which makes sense. Why I missed like I did there. But thank you all for the tips. I can't apply all of them right away. If I can focus on a couple, add to my skill set, and then keep going from there, maybe we'll get somewhere. Yikes. We haven't been setting ourselves up for the friendliest birdie attempts. We're on 3 now, and the wind is picking up. We had 7 earlier. It's up to 12. So we're going to pull back here a little bit. This is 82%, not ideal. Yeah, we end up slow. Yeah, we end up slow again here, and this is going to be, this right here is supposed to be for par. 21-footer. Downhill. Right to left. Can I catch a break? Nope. I sunk that one, though. We just saved that from being a triple bogey. Or a double. We're 2 over right now, tied for 81st. So we definitely need to, man, the wind again is really hurting. Maybe I should have, well, I'm not sure if it really tells you what the wind is going to be beforehand. Can I use like a heavier ball that's a little more resistant to wind? Alright, that was perfect. Man, the wind is still like, I'm going a lot of grid spaces left, and we just end up a mile away on here. So this is looking a bit like the first couple of rounds. Ooh. Man, the chips have been really the best part of the day. But we're not going to make a living just chipping here. Now you wonder if these 3s are going to be at all friendly. We're going to have to go up. Maybe 2 clubs, huh? I mean, the wind has just been brutal. I think the 7 here ought to do it. A little strong still, but we nailed the accuracy. We nailed the operation. That is just hard to deal with. I'd love a birdie on one of these, please. Oh no. Oh no. That right there is the first double of the day. Wrong sport for that. Was that a double or 3 over? Here's where I'm aiming for this shot. The wind has just been stronger, affecting more than I've expected like every time. A little slow. But it works to our advantage. We're just I think I'm focusing a lot on the left to right and not a lot on the north and south here. So I should have shot, probably targeted the bunker or behind the bunker. But we haven't exactly gotten a lot of high percentage birdie chances. Wow. All right. We saved par on that one. We're still learning. But we've already gone 3 over. That's 102nd on the day. This is where I think it's really tough. They have the flag. You know, there's not a lot of room here. And we got to go pretty far on this. This is a par 5 now. So we're not using one of our irons. So I'm feeling like, do I go way short and just try to, you know, maybe get a roll and then we can get in range for a decent birdie? Like, what if we go here and instead just try to get a good run out of it? Well, let's see if the plan works. We're going to go a little right. But, I mean, if this is where we are for eagle, not terrible. Little chip. And this next one, jeez. I wasn't expecting anything like that. Not at all. This is my birdie attempt. I didn't think I'd end up with one of these. Man, what could have been? This could have been a much better hole. Using my 5 wood here on 8. So I'm expecting it to get a little more of a roll. Maybe a little bit down on the trajectory here. That seems all right. Yep. We are fans of that one right there. Now, it's still not a gimme. 8 feet. And it is me putting. Yep. It's still me putting, all right. Well, with the wind at our back here, I think this is risky, but I'm 3 under. Over. There we go. There we go. That's what we like to see. Oh my! How about that one? Adam Cain is happy with that shot. Another 8-foot birdie try. We've come up short on the last couple. And this time... You gotta be kidding me. No way we keep missing these. Wow, I can't believe we choked that from 8 after that second shot. I didn't even hit the fairway, and we ended up with the most beautiful second shot I've had the entire time playing this game. But I'm having fun. I promise. I just really wanted that specific birdie to go. Kind of same idea here, just, all right, the wind's going to do what it does, and then give me a good roll, if you don't mind. Thankfully, did not end up slow on the timing, and the wind pushes it pretty good anyway. We end up now with a 6-foot, no, a 5-foot birdie attempt. I can miss all of these. I actually can. I can miss every single one. Unreal. We've gotten the birdie attempts down, though, like the distance. We have no birdies on this course. Now, my drive ended up here. Not the best work. And we're still in search of a birdie. How about this? No, no. That's a 17-foot attempt. That also goes wide and leaves us with a new 15-foot attempt. Well, we got that one. I feel like if any of those birdie tries were just par tries, it would have been fine. Ending up a little strong on a lot of these, too. This is a par 3. I'm gonna need at least 3, it looks like. Oh, man. This is another frustrating round for Adam Cain. I'm going over this stream here. I'm not worried about that. There you go. I forgot, too, if I put, you know, more loft under it, I'm even more affected by the wind, so maybe I gotta do something like this. Or we can go slow and just not worry about any of that. We end up with a 20-footer for par. All the break's gonna happen off the bat, it looks like. Nope. On 14, 27-foot try now for birdie. This is gonna be tough. Wow. That's the one that finally goes for Adam in this round. Did not expect that at all. Just a rough round overall. This wind is still giving me a lot of fits. It's one of the toughest things to deal with in this game. Man. Yeah, I added a little bit of loft, and the wind is just controlling everything. Par 3 now on 16. This is what we're coming up with. No shaping. Looks like we played the wind pretty well that time. And then get a little bit of a roll there. So we're back to a birdie try that's doable, you know. 10 feet? 12 feet? Ooh, there it is. This one's a little weirder. On 17, a long-range putt. Yeah. That's why we're just chipping on some of these. And we almost saved par on it, too. Final hole, it's a par 5. 3 over right now, just one birdie on the round. Many opportunities. But just a really, really tough course here, given the wind. I think just judging that is one of the big things right now, because it seems to have more of an impact than I'm expecting on a lot of these shots. And factoring in my own shot shaping into the equation is now one of the more challenging tasks. Man, what a perfect end to this round. Just completely whiffed there speed-wise. I thought I had it lined up pretty good too, but it didn't matter. So this is for par. Are you kidding me? You're going all the way around the hole? Man, that was rough. 5 over on this one. Just not good. A lot of things went wrong in that round. Tied for 134. That's near dead last. Yeah, we're not going to get any sponsorship things from that. Only 55% greens in regulation. Just having a hard time with that wind. And sometimes it was the wind, and sometimes it was me worrying about the wind, and then my speed gets all screwed up. But proximity to hole was not very good. 33% one putt percentage. So a little bit better, you know, on the medium putts, but it was still a very ugly round with 2 birdies, 5 bogeys, and a double. So it's our worst placement of the season after our best. So this episode had a bit of everything. We got 2 more championships, it looks like, next time. I have played Scottsdale, I think. Possibly. But we currently sit in 34th place right now. I forget what I need to make it onto the PGA Tour, but I'm not even worried about that right now. There's Adam's numbers on the season. We'll wrap it up in the next episode, and then I imagine it's going to make us do another season on the Korn Ferry Tour, trying to do a little bit better. I forget what it takes to get on the PGA Tour, but I don't think we're doing it with this performance. But I hope you all are enjoying the episodes. I certainly am. Thank you for all the feedback and the tips. I'll continue to read those and try to add on to my game here. But thanks again for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, everybody, have a great day.